Welcome to Boots on the Ground, the 15-minute briefing, your daily roundup on veterans housing, advocacy, and solutions. I'm Yvette Jones Swanson, Army veteran, National Veterans Housing Advocate, and CEO of Vet Mentors, LLC. For more than 20 years, I've been on the front lines, housing over 5,000 homeless veterans and pushing for real change. In just 15 minutes, we'll cover today's wins, setbacks, and opportunities, from housing solutions and government policy to partnerships, publications, and training. This isn't just a show, it's a movement. Together, we're turning challenges into victories for veterans and their families. Let's begin. Well, hello and good afternoon on September 2nd, 2025. Good afternoon to YouTube, LinkedIn, and Facebook, and good afternoon to TikTok. My name is Yvette Jones Swanson. I am the National Veterans Homeless Housing Advocate and Consultant. And as far as I know, I did ask Alexa, were there any more with this title? And she said, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. This is my title because this is what I do. I'm national with this, and I'm here to bring it to you national too, so that you can do what I do from Chicago, helping veterans. I had a veteran on the phone, and he's in Egypt now, and he needs to come home, and he needs to come home someplace where he can live and not be homeless. So he's got a couple strategies, and I conversed with him and sent some more information on who we're going to get in the DMV area who knows how to house a homeless veteran who's returning from Egypt. You know, so that's what I'm here to talk about and teach on a weekly basis. I teach live on all 4 platforms for 1 hour because this is something I've never shared with anybody before. I was too busy housing homeless veterans. In 22 years, I'm a realtor. I'm a realtor with Real People Realty. I've been a realtor since 1996, and I've been housing homeless veterans since 2004, 2005, 6, when I met my first homeless veteran. So let's get into what happened today, boots on the ground. And I talk about things that I do on a daily basis so you guys can know that we still have homeless veterans in our communities who we might even know, we might even step over them because we just don't know what to do to help them. So I'm just going to give you a couple dollars and I'm going to keep on moving. I'll see you tomorrow, because where else are they going to go? Really. And that's what I'm here for, to help you understand that you too can help homeless veterans in your community. We have a lot of benefits that only if a veteran knew where to go. And it's not the VA all the time. It's not. The VA is just the VA. It's a hospital. You know, they don't have everything there for everybody. So my day went like this. There's a veteran who I house. Oh my God, I don't even know how many years ago it's been. It's been probably 15 years. I don't know. But he stays in touch with me because I'm still here 22 years later. He's a Marine veteran. He lives alone. And he let an old friend's son move in with him because the old friend's his son couldn't come live with him. So the friend, this veteran who we're talking about right now, allowed his son to move in. You know, he knows the boy. And the boy ransacked his place, ruined all of his furniture, messed up. I have the words messed up furniture, and wrecked his place. His case manager, you ask, what is the case manager doing about it? Frankly, nothing. This has been going on since the spring, and he has no furniture. So where's the veterans community? Where's the community in which he lives in? You know, that's what we do as a community. We rally and we help to support. How do you stay so consistent with daily updates? Because this is what I do every day. This is what I do every day. This is my life for 22 years. I've been housing homeless veterans. I was a homeless veteran myself, so that's why I stay in the community to help other homeless veterans and help the community help veterans navigate them to resources. You want to see how up to date I am with these dailies? This is the new encyclopedia that I've written for the veteran community. It's called U.S. Military Veterans Educational and Resources Book Series. This is the latest one that just came out last week, #1 in its category for military veterans history. This is how to house homeless veterans right here in this book. I give you several different ways. Then I have a whole nother, just a whole library of books. So I stay consistent because this is my life. Thanks for asking. And over here, grateful for your service and continued advocacy. Thank you so much. And guys, if you're not following me, please click like and share and follow me, because I do this every day. You won't know what these veterans are going through, because this is stuff that, you know, we just wouldn't hear about on a daily basis. But this is a senior veteran living in his own apartment because he's still, you know, mentally capable. And he's just suffered 2 minor strokes, but they were still 2 strokes indeed, because his nutrition isn't that good. He doesn't have any furniture. And I've been asking people in Chicagoland area, asking people to go, and this is his address, go and take this stuff to him that you say you have for him. He can't come get it. I'm not capable. I don't have a truck. So if you have a donation, take it to our brother. He needs it. So I dealt with that today. And then yesterday I took a mental break. I had to, because it is a lot. It is a lot, but I have to keep going, because who else are they calling? When they call me, it's like they went through everybody, and more times than not, the social worker calls me too and says, Yvette, I have a homeless veteran, or I have a veteran who needs your help. So my book series is on Amazon. Please pick it up. I'm doing the training on a realtor's blueprint now. This book in this class was approved by the IDFPR. That's the Illinois Department Financial Rules and Regulations, something like that. And it's to teach realtors how to work effectively in the homeless veteran community, just the veteran community at large, especially homeless, because they don't know, as a realtor, there's a commission. Housing homeless veterans is real estate. So if you are an investor, you've got units that are vacant, and you're like, I really want to help, and I just don't know how. Contact me. That's your call to action. Contact me, because we always look for properties nationwide. And if you want to create your own innovative housing for homeless veterans, this is the book you're going to get. However, if you've never worked with homeless veterans or with veterans before, then you need to educate yourself with finding home. Social worker, you get the social work book. I created an entire encyclopedia of publications and information to help the veteran community, simply because this is everything they need. They need social workers, case managers, human care professionals, first responders to know how to help them. Richard John. Pardon me. To know how to help them. Because if they only know, let's say HUD-VASH or the SSVF organizations that come their way, then that's all they're going to know. And they're going to have the veteran walk out the door homeless because there was nothing for them to serve. This book teaches them how to find resources everywhere. And we have a lot of resources as veterans, a lot of benefits, but people don't know where they are. So that's why I wrote this book next, Finding Home. This book is a nationwide resource guide for supporting homeless veterans. It helps you understand where these resources are and how to go get them. This is 22 years have just poured out of me of work that I've been doing in the community to have housed over 5,000 homeless veterans. And when I say me, I trained other agents. They would come and they would go. They're like, some of it be like, Yvette, it's too much. It is a lot because you have to understand where these veterans are coming from. You know, yeah, you may get a veteran who might be a little hostile because he's angry. I wrote some words down right here because I didn't want to forget this. In 22 years, these are different emotions that I have felt and that the veterans who contact me also said to me and also feel. It's a lot of stress being homeless. Our PTSD, you know, what level is it? Some of them, you know, it goes beyond. Anxiety, anger, you know, I feel joy. They feel joy sometimes. There's love and frustration going through what we go through as homeless veterans. I was a homeless veteran several times because of domestic violence in my own home. I was married to an actively serving Marine, and he was awful, just awful. And I would go to the VA and they were like, well, we have nothing for you. So just like the social work book I wrote, Collaborative Housing Solutions for Homeless Veterans, for social workers, case managers, human care professionals, if they knew anything that was in that book, they could have helped me find some place for safety. So lastly, I received a thank you from a veteran family who I sold a house to back in 2019, and they ran into some financial difficulties, you know, car break and this, you know, children, and just anything could happen financially. And it did. So it took them downward. So now their water is shut off for 6 months. And he said he went through every organization. Every organization is saying, well, we helped you 3 years ago, and we can only help you one time in your whole life, period. But these organizations received $3.8 million from the federal government. This is $3.8 million across hundreds of SSVF organizations, that's supportive services for veteran families. Use that money. They're telling him one time isn't enough. So these letters are going out to Senator Richard Durbin because he may not know what's going on in his state. He might want to know what's going on, the problems, and also the solutions that he can speak up about. The letter is also going to Senator Tammy Duckworth and the mayor of Bolingbrook, because that's where this veteran is located, Senator Laura Ellman, Senator Meg Chappelle, Congressman Bill Foster, and Representative Janet Yang Rohr. And the reason we're letting them know is because they may not know. You know, you can't blame government for everything if they don't know in your own hometown. You are the politicians that were voted to care for what you were voted in for. And that's all the people under your care. So they need to know what's happening to this one veteran, because guess what? It's a lot more. But we're advocating for this one right now, as I have done. I haven't even added them up for the month yet of August. How many veterans just called from all over the country. So if you are interested in housing homeless veterans, if you are interested in learning more about this community, go to Amazon and get my books. Thank y'all for watching. I think we had some love over here. Thank you, Ali, for that love. What's the toughest barrier to housing veterans right now? Oh, you name it, everything. They're homeless. They have no money. Some of them have resources, but realtors don't know how to house them, because who can house a homeless veteran? And that's what my publications are for. You have to learn all of this stuff. All of these questions, they are all answered in my books. Love the live update. Keep it going. Oh, thank you so much, Bradley. Certainly will. And I'm going to let you guys go over here on YouTube, LinkedIn, and Facebook. This is Yvette Jones Swanson. Hold on a second. I didn't even read. Okay, this is the closing. That's today's Boots on the Ground 15-minute briefing. Remember, veteran housing is more than shelter. It's a mission. Together, we can build solutions one veteran at a time. I'm Yvette Jones Swanson, Army veteran, the National Veterans Homeless Housing Advocate and CEO of Vet Mentors, LLC. Stay committed, and I'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same place, 5:15 p.m. Central. And make sure you like and follow me for more. And go to Amazon and buy my publication. So next week, when you come to training, you can say, hey, Vet, well, now we can have a real good conversation.
Across America, too many of our heroes return home only to face another battle, the fight for stable housing. Veterans are overrepresented in the homeless population, often caught in a system that is complex, slow, and full of barriers. At Vet Mentors, we're changing that narrative. For over 20 years, we've been boots on the ground, not just identifying the problem, but building real solutions. That's why we created the U.S. Military Veterans Educational and Resource Guidebook series, a groundbreaking collection designed to educate, equip, and empower. These guidebooks are written not only for veterans, but also for the communities, organizations, and leaders who serve them. From step-by-step housing models to funding strategies, this series gives social workers, case managers, realtors, and first responders the tools they need to act with speed, dignity, and impact. Vet Mentors believes housing is not charity. It's a mission, a responsibility, and a pathway to restoring honor. Every guidebook in this series is a resource designed to make sure no veteran is left behind, and no community has to say, we didn't know how to help. This is how we turn challenges into victories. I'm Yvette Jones Swanson, Army veteran, CEO of Vet Mentors LLC, and I invite you to join us in rewriting the story for America's veterans.